I have to speak on this matchup real quick.
Speak on it,
There's some
Momo.
crazy lore here. So, after Apple Reviewer beat Syrup in winners, they are now 3-3 in sets. Every set that Apple Reviewer has won has been from winner's side of a bracket. Every set that Syrup has won in their set has been in loser's bracket. So, this is to be on the winning record. In losers finals of the final Failsafe, this is all the marble, especially after losing. We're getting reverse reeled by Jackal. Apple Reviewer's got all the pressure in the world on his shoulders right now.
And I do believe it was Apple Reviewer who sent Syrup into losers, right? It was.
Yeah.
So the storyline is continuing, like you're saying, but now it's all about how Apple Reviewer maintains composure. I think Apple Reviewer definitely, like in this top 8, has been one of my favorite players to watch, I think, at this point. But oh my god, hey, I did not. Did I stutter, Momo, until just that moment?
The nether.
I think that was like the second time I've been like, oh, super hype combo into commentary clip. Wow, and you're gone already, man.
I love how they're just booing Syrup, but now they're just cheering.
It's the duality of playing Smash Brothers, right? I've always said it, like, you know, you boo your friends playing, or you boo anybody else playing Steve or Sonic, and then your friends do it, and it's like, yeah
everyone can play him. He's top tier, let's go.
Still, though, I think at this point, right, Syrup very, very comfortable. Apple Reviewer hanging out a little bit too long on the ledge. Look at this setup that Syrup is going for. He is gone, and Syrup going to be able to make it back. Got the crowd popping off on his behalf. My goodness, the kid is nasty. Let him live, Syrup. My God. The combo never ends, man.
Talking Ben off right now.
Talking Ben. More like talking trash. My God.
He's talking to him right now.
Yeah, he's definitely speaking. My God.
The hand is talking right now.
Still, though, look at the, also, once again, look at the way that Syrup, like, actually, like, he rolls in to, like, chase him. Like, he's like, all right, I'm not letting him go anywhere, man. Up tilt's going to connect right now. Is now Apple Reviewer's like, what do I do? Like, how do I get myself back into this when Syrup is just pressing every button in the arsenal, Momo?
I think, if anything, the way that, again, like we said earlier, Apple Reviewer banks a lot on playing around his opponent's fear, forcing him into really bad situations. Syrup, the look on his face right now is he is pissed. He lost in winners. He's like, damn, I'm the #1 seed of this tournament, and I'm just chilling here in losers. When I fight this guy again, absolutely no thoughts. I'm doing my thing, whether he likes it or not. And he literally just played his game. If you play your game and don't let the other person affect you, you're chilling. Yeah. You're fine.
Gotta hold at this point, right? Like, at this point, if you're Apple Reviewer, you have to understand that, like, pick your approaches, right? You got to pick your battles here. I do agree with the small battlefield, because I think we've always kind of said this now. It's that, you know what, you need to fight Steve. You can't let Steve set up. But what do you do versus a Steve that fights you?
I think the best thing Apple Reviewer has in this matchup is Thrupper being frame 3. Is being able to get out of those shorter, condensed combos and being able to scrap with him. Because again, if you get overzealous on the platform, like with the TNT sets or whatever against Marvell, then like, oh wait, I'm fighting me Brawler. I picked the wrong option once, my stock's gone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Steve isn't the heaviest character in the game, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, I think at this point now, Apple Reviewer definitely playing a little bit better as well. Like, I think at this point we're kind of going back to, you know, the calm, sweet combos of, hey, let me find these options. Is the crowd booing Apple Reviewers? Yes. Wow, that's nuts.
Toxic state.
Toxic community. And you
Did he just hug the bomb, bro?
Me too.
I'm a crazy joke against it.
Anyway, still now, Syrup's technically down, but Momo, Apple Reviewer doing exactly what you just said, right? Using the getaway options to just reset. And we didn't see this from Apple Reviewer too hard versus his last 3 games versus Jackal, but I'm glad that we're seeing it now.
It's utilizing those singular options. It's 1 or 2 moves that make a big difference in matchups like this. It's for any little gap in a combo. Won't matter to a mid-level player because they're just need to find the big stuff. It's the little things, the difference makers in matchups, like especially against Steve. Like you said earlier, at this point in the meta, Steve's not going away. You got to figure out how to fight him on his own ground, and Apple Reviewer is doing just that right now.
Still, though, this is the signature. Syrup's crew right behind him, man. Like, so happy. That's the thing, right, in Smash, and I think that's why, like, I could never compete at this level, is I cannot deal with the crowd behind me. The moment someone's like, boo, I'm like, I'm sorry.
I'm the one on the mic saying boo. That's the
Still, though, Apple Reviewer fighting back, man. I feel like he's getting a little bit more footing as the match goes on. Definitely getting a little bit more comfortable. What do you think?
I think, again, it's the thing that you mentioned earlier, is being able to scrap with Steve. Whenever, like, Syrup's running up with up tilts, Apple Reviewer's not scared. Most people are like, oh, I gotta run away, I gotta shield. If he up tilts me. Apple Reviewer is saying, okay, I have my jab, I have my down tilt, fights off against this. the second he goes off, this is the thing, fighting against Jackal, he's able to recover almost freely. Against Syrup, he cannot go off stage once, because this Steve is destroying him off stage.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you there, Momo. I think you have to recognize your character's limits and who you're fighting against, right? Like, yes, going off stage sometimes is a great reset, but not when Syrup has a whole material bar. Now, granted, we don't have a material bar right now to work with, so this is Apple Reviewer's time to actually go in and try and chase. But look at this, perfect punish here from Apple Reviewer, and gets the spike off of his own block. How do you like them apples?
Haha! You said that's the joke you were talking about saving. You got it. Jap Reviewer at 78%. Now, again, like you said, mentioned, Syrup almost no material, so he's trying to delete this wall as soon as he can. Syrup now might take advantage of this, seeing, oh, he's getting so aggressive. The second he runs in, I'm going to punch him with the dash attack with a cart. But Apple Reviewer expecting it as well. Reading the read of a read. This is top level smash right here.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just thinking, I don't know how often Apple Reviewer, now granted, lives in New England. I don't know how often they play Antimony, but I'm interested to see how comfortable Apple Reviewer is in this matchup. But here we go, a little bit of rage to work with here. So honestly, Momo, it has to be all reads at this point, right? It has to be all follow-ups, all reads, and then a perfect combo to end it all, right? There we go. Getting the first back air out of the jump out of cart, one way to do it, but look at this. Will you let off and then just punish accordingly? And that's exactly what he looks like. He's doing the up special! Not going to be enough.
Final one to check. Great guy there for Syrup, still hanging on. Goes for a crazy and insanely overzealous mock punch.
That had to have been a misinput. That did not look correct.
Yeah, that was.
I know sometimes I like to give players credit. That just did not. Either that was a poor choice of, hey, let me just get the crafting table out of here. Like, that's a great idea right now. Or that had to have been a misinput. It's either that was a poor decision or oops.
Something I have to mention is one small difference that Syrup's making against Apple does everyone else.
Yeah.
The way that Syrup plays in disadvantage, he almost always, when he gets out of combo, retreats to platform and extends, gets reversal off of it. Against Apple Reviewer, not once has he retreated back to platform. He knows he is respecting the volatility of me Brawler and how early he can take stocks. And that's the big difference maker here. Not giving me Apple Reviewer the thing he wants and not giving him the time. Because the second he does, the second you give him the one thing to get and take that stock, he takes it and absolutely runs with it.
Absolutely, and I think we can see that right now, Momo. I love the way the Apple Reviewer is just playing a little bit more calm. But still, there we go, up throw, looking for the finisher. He's got to get a good timing on Syrup's air dodges as well, but here comes Syrup, down throw. Just going to set up the TNT, mine a little bit more, but look at the way that Apple Reviewer is up in the face. There it is, onto the platform, but still, we're looking for this golden opportunity right now. But I like how Syrup 138 now actually respecting Apple Reviewer's like aerials out of shield here, but with grab is going to lead into another grab from Syrup, and still just building up that wall, taking some time, forcing Apple Reviewer to, try and strike first. And that was a big thing versus his set with Jackal, is that the moment he started like hitting first, it was the other person reacting. Ooh.
Definitely learned his lesson sitting and loses for a little
How
bit.
did you?
Somehow that up
Oh,
smash.
right.
I'm pretty sure you wanted to DI away once you got hit out of that, but of course, a little bit too late. Unfortunate stock there. Still at 166, just takes it at that point with the nair, which is nuts. But learning his lesson from last time, breaking that crafting table almost immediately. And now he's looking to get the damage up. Suplex again, sitting right back onto the platform. Putting Syrup in the best position, but those reversals have been phenomenal getting Syrup out of those combos. And the Storm saving him because it's frame 3.
Yeah, still though. I mean, Syrup now is the one scrapping. Once again, what I love about this player is willing to scrap with the wood tools, even if it's at the expense of not getting the diamond right away. So you know what? I'll keep my advantage state. I know I'll find that diamond eventually, and then I'll just go in and stack in a little bit more damage here. But still, finds the first back air, and now Syrup free to kind of have, what I like to call building up the jungle gym at this point, right? Like, how exactly do you want to get this KO? Going for the elevator, unable to find anything, but it is going to be Apple Reviewer finding an elevator of his own, looking to find a way back into this set.
Yeah, I really love that you bring it up there. Of Syrup not going for the quote-unquote optimal Steve things and going for the player habit read and taking that and going with it. And Apple Reviewer, of course, recognizing that and now taking it and trying to keep Syrup on his toes, of course. But Syrup, again, with another insane mix-up, but Apple Reviewer's ready for it at this point.
He just wave dashed. Looked like he just wave dashed. It was crazy. I think when Apple Reviewer, no matter whether you win or lose, because I know Apple Reviewer studies really hard, I want Apple Reviewer to go back into both of these sets that at least we're casting and see how many times he swings first. Oh my god, he just stared at him. He stared at him. He said, bet. All right, your stock's gone. Still, though, I mean, Syrup's at 2 stocks. I mean, this isn't impossible, but once again, willing to bait out the approach of, oh my god, you're going to go mine, bet. That's mine right now, but look at Syrup. setup, man. All of this pressure, but here comes Apple Reviewer. Gonna be able to find the landing back air into the dash attack. Aerial combo here, going for the thropper. Unable to find the finisher, though, but can he get something going? But now Steve has Diamond and Rage. The puzzle pieces are stacking against him. One more back air, I think Momo could do it, but it will just be the setup that actually saves him. Great DI coming out from Apple Reviewer here. Can you find the up special? Can you find the stock? Can you find the will to live on in the set?
Reviewer through thick and thin, still trying to hang on here, looking at that F tilt to break down that wall. Almost no materials left on Syrup, but again, just playing the patient game, waiting for Apple Reviewer to strike first. 2 games under his belt, so if he picks up, he's fine. Has F tilt there once more, and off stage. Goes crazy for a thropper there. Almost risks it all. Let's go for crazy options. People still hanging on there, getting more materials as the time passes on. Just waiting to swing first. The back air coming out first. Who's going to take this?
This is the thing, right? Apple Reviewer needs to just calm down and wait for Syrup to approach him, but still look at the way that he's dancing around him. It will just be the jump catch with the back air, and Apple Reviewer, an amazing run, will be going down at 3rd place here at the final failsafe. A great showing, I think, personally. Uh-oh. Oh, Momo, the same thing.
He said the thing. He said the thing.
So Apple Reviewer just said the same thing that Momo said before the start of the set. I thought Apple Reviewer was going to turn around and go off on the crowd, and I'm like, Apple Reviewer, you have like the biggest like golden retriever like energy in this Smash community that I think I've like met. Like top 5 golden retriever energy, personally. Such a nice guy. He does know a lot about apples, but alas, that will be Apple Reviewer falling at 3rd here. And
I think the biggest thing is, like, you know, he employed the same game plan against Syrup and Jackal. The thing that